100.1 Moose FM. I'm Dub. Very honored to be joined by Canadian country music artist JoJo Mason this morning. How you doing, JoJo?
Good to hear your voice. Good to see your face, man. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. You're about 4 or 5 shows into this wonderful country night in Canada tour that you're doing with Steven Lee Olsen. How's that going so far for you guys?
Dude, I wish that I could say it could go better, but I don't know how it could. We're killing it out here, man. And Steven and we're becoming real close, man. Like he's becoming one of my brothers very, very quickly, and it was happened like that. So man, he's got an incredible team, an incredible crew around him, and so they welcome me with open arms. I'm grateful to be here, man.
Awesome. Did you know Steven really at all before this tour, or is this kind of part of it, getting to know each other?
Yeah, I mean, I've known of him and I've been a fan of him for quite some time. I'm close with his wife as well, Shannon Ella.
Hmm.
Um, she's one of the prominent figures in the music biz right now too, and she's killing it. So together, I just kind of met Steven in passing a couple of times, and said what's up, and I always loved his vibe and his energy, man. And since we've had a chance to connect, it's been like lights out. Him and I are on the same page, and at every turn, our vibes, energy, our love of music is the same. Our love of sports is the same. We have a kids similar age, man. Like everything just lines up. So, man, that's my brother. I'm excited that I get to be out here and support his first headlining tour. Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'll say. And you're kind of hitting southern BC right now. You go into Alberta for a bit, then you come up and more central North Alberta, and you finally see us on the 29th. And then I think you go into Saskatchewan. So this is quite a bit of a 2 month jaunt you're on, eh?
It's a bit of a haul. Yeah, we're doing something crazy like 37 shows in 44 days or something like that. But
Wow.
you know what, man? For me, I love doing this so much that it's not it is what it is. Like let's go, you know what I mean? Add more dates on that thing. Yeah, I'm going to miss my kid and I'm going to miss my wife and my family at home, but you got to love something so much to be able to leave that and know that it's worth it, right?
Hmm.
Best part about it is, my man, is that once tour is done, I get to go home and I'm home 24 hours at a time for my boy and my wife. You know what I mean? There's no I don't need to have no breaks. I'm in. Put me in, coach. Mama's been holding it down. Put me in, coach.
Right. I mean, I can't say we met before, Jojo, but you seem like a very kind of positive guy. You've got, really good vibe, good energy. And you kind of did a podcast for a bit called Mental Health Mondays that you're hoping to bring back at some point. Mental health seems to be kind of a really important, initiative for you, just in general. I want to talk about that for a second because we were talking before the show. You're in the middle of kind of a 10 night in a row jaunt, which is not easy. Anyone works 10 days in a
Yeah.
row. It can be hard. Just in general, if we can, let's talk about mental health on the road. What's important to you to kind of keep this energy up and kind of keep positive and sort of take care of yourself when, as you say, you've got such a busy 2 months ahead as this tour goes on?
Yeah. Honestly, man, the biggest thing is sleep. The biggest thing is sleep and making sure you're not eating like a jerk, as my trainer used to say to me. um you got to make the little things, do the little things. It's the going for walks in the day, it's moving your body, it's not staying on the bus all day, it's going for healthier meals as opposed to having pizza every night and expecting to just eat pizza and drinking every night and partying every night. Like you burn out so quick, man. And once you burn out, then you start to get in your head and then your mental health starts to decline. For me, I'm just trying to get into a routine every day where I wake up, I have my coffee, I go for a walk, I write in my journal, I do my gratitude list, and then I try to just focus on the things that I need to get done for the day. and then I get to go do what I love, man. So hey, you keep reminding yourself, a why you're doing the things you're doing, and appreciating the moments that you're in, and your mental health is able to stay up here. Yeah, there's always the things and the days. Everybody's allowed to have their days, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, man, you surround yourself with good people, and you make the little decisions to take care of yourself, and it all makes the biggest difference up here.
hmm No, I mean, some of these trips you got to take in between venues can be fairly long. When you got a long travel day, or just in general, right? Do you find the road conducive to sort of working on, new stuff? Like thinking about kind of what kind of the next music's going to be. Do you find that you kind of like that? You're able to work while you're driving between venues?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a car sleeper, always have been. So like I'll be out like a light. So
Yeah.
when the bus is rolling, a lot of the time we're all just hanging together, man. And there's a crew of 11 of us or 12 of us on this bus,
hmm
and we're all just becoming so close. We're all getting to know each other on some deep levels, and so the creative stuff comes when you make time for it, right? And if you want to sit in the back of the bus and you want to write some stuff down, absolutely there's time for it. But for me being out here on the road, I'm trying to really focus on building these relationships, not just with the musicians, but also with the fans. So I'm focusing on my social media as well, and trying to be creative in that way and working on those aspects of it. And then when I get home, I'll be with my producer Ryan Stead. I'll be back in the studio. We'll be able to do some more of the creative stuff that you see being put out. In the meantime, on the road, I just like hanging with the homies.
Absolutely. Now, we're going to talk about your show on the 29th at the Lido in just a sec, but you do have a new song coming out tomorrow, too, called Just Like You.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about it. I'm hoping to play it tomorrow for everybody as soon as it drops.
I'm hoping you play it tomorrow for everybody as soon as it drops too, my man. Let me tell you something, dude. Let me tell you, man. My this song I wrote about my big brother. And me and my big brother have always been at each other's throats like you would not believe, man.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until, the family had to go through some really, really hard times that it really brought him and I close together. And we've never really been able to sit down and talk about our feelings and what we mean to each other. And so I wanted to show him that I wouldn't be the man that I am today, and I wouldn't be where I am today without all of him. Not just the good and not just the bad, but all of it. He's been such a prominent person in my life for so many different reasons, and so I wanted to show him how much he means to me, and how much I appreciate him, and who he is as a man and as a father and as a person. Um, and so I wanted to show him the best way I know how, and that's through my music. So um, he loves the song too, thank God.
Thank goodness.
Which is I played it for him, and he looked at me halfway through the song, and he was like, ha, "Nerd."
Classic Big Brother,
but
eh?
but for me, man, for me and him, like that is the highest form of compliment from
Yeah.
him. You know what I mean? Like that's our relationship. That's how we do it. And I'm the emotional one. He's the stone cold guy. We're very opposite in that way. But from him getting that compliment from him, I know what that means. And that's exactly what I wanted and expected.
Awesome. Well, we're going to make sure we play that
Yeah.
tomorrow. Now, coming up a week from tomorrow, January 29th, you're playing at the Lido again. It's the Country Night in Canada tour with Steven Lee Olsen. I believe you were last here in 2018 and you played at the Lido. Do you have a memory of
Man.
being here and of just playing in that venue? Tell us a bit about that if you can.
Gore Bamford, baby.
Yeah.
Gore Bamford. I remember going out on stage with his band to crush some No Diggity. I
Awesome.
don't know. I don't know if he was there. I don't know if you remember, but that's went down.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm excited. I'm excited to get back on that stage, man. I remember the crowd being absolutely wild.
Yeah, it's going to be an excellent show, and you can
Y'all
get
get
your.
out.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, JoJo.
I said, y'all get down, man. I know how y'all get down. Y'all crazy out there, dude. I'm excited to roll through.
Awesome. Well, you can get your tickets now at thelido.ca. Again, it's Country Night in Canada. Steven Lee Olsen and JoJo Mason. It's going to be a great show. Do not miss it. Anything else you want to say before I let you go, JoJo? I appreciate your time.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you for making the time and giving me your space to speak freely and talking about things that are important to me, man. So thank you so much for giving me that platform. We wouldn't be doing this without you guys. So appreciate you. And anybody who's listening, y'all better come out to the show. Y'all better come out to the show. Come hang with you, man. I promise it'll be worth it.
Awesome. JoJo, you have a good rest of your day and good luck the rest of the way till we see you next week. Amen.
My man, we'll talk soon.
Your voice matters. Call or text the